Hi, sorry I'm a few minutes late. Welcome to Card and a Cuppa for Friday. What are we up to? Friday the 19th of April 2024. Now, just bear with me. I want to check I've got volume, that my microphone's working, and I want to check I've gone live in the right place. So just bear with me a moment while I do a few checks. So let's have a look. Just want to make sure, because my OBS, my online broadcasting system, has let me down a couple of times, so I just want to make sure I'm in the right place and doing the right stuff. There we go. Yes, it looks like I'm live in the right place. So yay. Yay. So let me just go back to here. Okay, so I'll move that across, and then I can see. Hi, Margaret. I can see who's watching and commenting, and I can see myself, which is either a good or a bad thing, I'm not sure. Okay, so sorry I'm late. I've been really flat out this morning. I listed a whole lot of things on one of the Facebook retired groups and last night, and it was just going off. So I've been on my floor in my craft room all morning trying to. It's gone, it's back. What's back? I've got volume. I can see that I've got my microphone working. It's gone, it's back. Yeah, so I've been on my floor in my craft room going through everything that had sold against it and working out how to post things. So that's what I've been doing. So I lost track of time trying to get everything in order. So let me flip down to the craft desk and we'll make sure I still have sound. Yes, it looks like my microphone is working, so I'm happy about that. Can someone just confirm that my microphone, the sound, the volume is there? I just want to confirm that before we go any further. I've got my cup of tea here, my green tea. So if someone can just check that there's volume and it's all going okay. It's gone back. All good. Thank you, Margaret. Thumbs up. Okay, so today I'm going to play with a new suite of products that's coming in the new annual catalogue. But before I do that, I just want to say these two catalogues are retiring in less than, what are we, the 19th of April? So they're, hi Anne. Thank you, sound is fine. Yay. 19th of April. So how many more days have we got? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more days of these two catalogues. Now, a lot of things have sold out. So if you want anything, you need to jump onto the online store and have a look and see what's still available. But yeah, things are selling out. So just jump in and see what's available. And if you want any of what's left, and place an order. If you're ordering with me, you can go to my blog. Here's my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com. Hi Lorraine from Port Macquarie. Oh, nice. You're up on there on holidays. Is it sunny up there? We've got a bit of a funny day here. It's sort of overcast and a bit iffy. Hi Cheryl. Okay, so if you need to place any orders with me, if you go to my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com, over on the right hand side there's an image that says April host code, and there's also the Stamping Up logo. If you click on either of those, that will take you directly to my online store. You don't have to search for me, you'll be shopping with me, and I'd really appreciate that. Hi Joan, thanks for watching. Okay, so let's have a look. This is the new catalogue, so people should be receiving their catalogues now. If you're one of my customers and you'd like one, just let me know. I have sent a few of them out, but I'm trying to hand deliver them because the postage on this alone, this catalogue alone, was $7.50. Go figure. So I'm trying to hand deliver, yes, for a week, sunny during the day, but storm in the evening. Oh, that's no good. Don't like hail. Don't want hail. I'm trying to hand deliver most of these if I can. So if you'd like one and you'd like to shop with me, let me know and I will get one of the catalogues to you if you're not too far away. Otherwise, I will pop it in the mail to you. So the suite we're playing with is a new suite from that catalogue. I am going to use my all-time favourite stylish shaped dies, which are carrying over. They are in the new catalogue, in the new annual catalogue, but they aren't really displayed very well. So there's an index at the back of the catalogue, because I can't show you the inside. There's an index at the back of the catalogue. If you go to that index under the dies, oh, that was a noisy car. Under the dies, look up stylish shapes. You'll get the price and everything, but they really aren't displayed very well in the catalogue. But these are the stylish shaped dies, and they are my go-to dies. They are a must if you are a crafter and you have a cut emboss machine. So keep that in mind. Alright, so this is the bundle. Oh no, this is the bundle. This is the suite. Now, if you just want the stamp set and dies, they are $93. So here are the dies. So stamp set and dies, and it's a cling. Hi Marilyn. It's a cling rubber stamp set, cling stamp set. That the bundle is $93.50. If you want the suite, now the suite is the stamp set, the dies, the designer, the Adventurous Take to the Sky Designer Series paper, and these bling things. Hang on, I'll just get them out. Industrial trinkets, they're called. So these aren't adhesive. They don't have any sticky on the back. You would have to use a glue dot or two to put them down, because they're quite large. And they remind me of the rivets on the aeroplane wings. But they're the industrial trinkets. So that's the whole suite. The stamp set, dies, paper, and the trinkets. And if you want the suite, it's $130.25. So, and this will be available from the 1st of May. So I thought I'd have a little play, because I haven't played yet. Let me show you the paper. Okay, maybe I could pull out a sheet at a time. So this one has got lots of different little sections off. This would be great for scrapbooking. It's got these like pretend tags that you can cut and make as a tag. So there's 2 of those sheets in the pack, and that's the reverse, like a world globy. And look, oh look how cute, the little planes are flying everywhere. That's like the plane tracker that my husband has on his phone. And let's look at the next one. So this is a great, well, it's a great masculine one, but you know, girls can like planes too. So that's the next one, and that's the reverse. I really like old biplanes. They're a bit of fun. This is the next one. That's beautiful world map, like, and this one's got little ships on it. And that's the back. So quite good. I always think the B sides are really good for those ones that you don't want to do too much. You know, you want sort of something more neutral. That's another one. And I'll tell you the colours in this paper in a minute. That's the back. That's 4, so there's 2 to go. This is the one I've chopped into. It's all the clouds. And that's the back. And I'll show you. Oh, this one's really cute. I like this one. Okay. Let me put these ones back in. Put this down here. Okay. So this is the last one in the paper. So you get 2 of each sheet. That's like topography. I think that's the word. One of those geography type maps. Okay, so bring all of them back in. So these are the papers in this suite, and I really do love it. So they're the A sides, and then these are the B sides. So really nice. Really like it. Okay, and let me tell you the colours in here. So on the back of your designer series paper, there's always a list of what colours are used in the papers. So there's boho blue, copper clay, mossy meadow, night of navy, and smoky slate. So nice colours too. So that's the designer series paper. And even if you just wanted to get the paper, you could make beautiful cards with just the paper. So let's shuffle that aside. I'll put that down there and work that out later. So let's bring our little bits and pieces in, our bits and bobs. Now, because I was running late, I haven't put sizes on them. So this is a A4 piece of cardstock cut in half at 10.5 centimeters and then just scored at 14.9. So I really like top folding cards or tent fold cards. I just think they sit really well when they're on display. So that's our card base, but you could have it, you know, folding this way. That's fine, A5 sort of style. This is 10 centimeters by 14.4 and it's Night of Navy. This is a piece of the Designer Series paper. And this is 9.5 centimeters by 13.9. This is another little bit of the paper. And I've just turned that over and I'm going to put the reverse side across like this. I have a stylish shaped die for a sentiment. I have a little panel that is 8.5 by 7.5 that we're going to put here. And this is going to be the stamping of my aeroplane. So let's just get started. I'm going to need my Night of Navy ink. I'm going to need, I've put my phone on silent because I have so many people messaging me for retired stuff. It's doing my head in. I thought I was prepared, but I don't think you're ever prepared when you put things up for sale. It just sort of, wow. It's really wow. So it's Night of Navy ink I've got, and I've also got my boho blue. So I've put this, let's put this inside because we don't really need that just at the moment. I put this beautiful biplane, this one, the bigger one. I'm going to stamp that and die cut it out, but I want to just do a few other things first. So I'm just going to stamp that onto my scrap of cardstock so I can die cut it. Okay, that's that. I will close my ink up and I'm going to get my blending brush. Just make sure that's not dirty. Now, with certain ink colours, you can just spread a little bit of the ink. And Night of Navy is one of them. So you can kind of colour the plane in a little bit with the blender pen. I think I said brush. I didn't mean to say brush. Blender pen. You just don't want to go over too much because you don't want to scruff up your white cardstock. I might just spread it up here. I'll just do the body of the plane. I won't worry about the wings, or will we? Oh, I can just do a little bit of the wings. See, I changed my mind. Okay. Just put a little, just spread that little bit. And that's all I'm going to do, I think. You don't have to do much. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to. So we'll put that aside. And I'm going to get this little piece in. And I'm going to bring my stamp set back in. Because there's these great clouds. I think they're really good. And I like them. So, I don't want to get rid of my sign. My note. Where are the clouds? I want this one. And I shall need another little block. And I want this one. It's going to be too small. Maybe I'll put this one on this block and this one on this block. Okay. So I'll get my boho blue out. And I'm just going to stamp on my little piece of cardstock that is 7.5 by 8.5 that we're going to sort of put here. I'm just going to stamp some clouds because I really like the clouds and it matches the paper behind. So let me just do that. I'll do some hanging off the little piece and I will do this bigger one down here. There we go. So that's that. Close that up. And do you think I can find my chamois? It probably needs a bit of water. So your chamois do go pretty stained like mine. But that doesn't stop them from working perfectly. They still work just as well. Okay, bring this back in and pop that there. Today started out nice and sunny, but it's gone a bit overcast now. There we go. So put those back there for the moment. Move my blocks aside. So let's start putting some things together, and then we'll do a bit of die cutting. So let's attach the paper to the navy cardstock. Okay, so do that first, like so. And I won't put it onto my card base in case I decide to pop it. I'll just wait for a minute. So I'm just going to put adhesive on the back of this little bit. And I'll use my grid, or it's not my grid paper, it's my glass mat to line this up. So I'm just lining it up with a line on either side. Hope my head's not coming in. Nope, that's good. Don't want to see my head. And I'm going to put that there, which I might actually put down because we're going to cut the plane out and pop the plane. Okay, so let's do the same. Line it up with I can line it up with this paper. That's going to help me. So I'll line it up with this paper. Let me see. Will I put it? I'll put it further down, I think. Yeah, that will do. And you know, you could always dauber around the edges if you didn't like the starkness, but I don't mind it. I think it looks okay. Okay, so let me lift in and wait and see. I think I might pop it on the card base. I've got glue on my fingers. I might pop it up on the card base, I think. I'll just see. I'll move that out of the way. Let's find the die for this. It's this one. Now, when you get a pack of dies, if you don't put it onto a magnetic sheet, if the dies fit inside the stamp case, I normally leave them inside with the stamps, and then I know exactly where they are. And if I do that, I go around each die with a pen, and then I know how many dies I've got and if one is missing, which is always a good thing to know. So I'll pull that out. I haven't done a little sample sheet of all the dies. I do plan on doing that. And that's going to go over this. So all these dies, I'm just having a look, they would all fit through the mini cut emboss machine. If you didn't have a cut emboss machine, the mini one they would all go through the mini cut emboss machine. Okay, so I'll move that there. Let's grab the cut emboss machine. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to line this up, and I will get a little bit of my tape that I like using. You can use washi tape to secure things down, but I have had washi tape tear my cardstock in the past, and I don't like that. I don't like my cardstock being torn. So I'm just going to secure it down. You can use a post-it note, but I find this tape that I got online, I can't remember where I got it from. It's post-it labeling and cover-up tape, and I find it's really, really good. Really good. So we'll just put our top plate on and wind that through. So that's our plain cut out. So put that there. Okay, let me just put this back over. Okay, let's bring things back in. Now I do feel we need a bit more colour on this. So let's just see what I should do. I'm putting my die back before I misplace it. Yes, we definitely need some more colour. Okay, let's keep going. I might do a bit of colour with another banner, perhaps underneath. Would I do that? No, I don't like that. I know what I can do. I can put, it's still not going to give us a lot of colour, but I can put some blue behind. So let's have a little look at that. Put some blue behind. I've got blue on this brush. So I'm just going to put a bit of blue behind. You should do this before you stick it all together. That would be the better option. But, you know, I didn't do that. And that's not too bad. But what I might do is I might get some smoke. Instead of that banner, instead of the stylish shape dies, I might grab the nested essential dies, and let's see, I could do 2 of these banners and I could bring some colour in that way. I could do smoky slate, and I could do copper clay. That could be nice. Let me look. Let's see what fits on that size banner. Flying by to say hi, and there's a nice happy birthday. There's some really nice sentiments in this one. So you're the best, plain and simple. Happy birthday. Flying by to say hi. Happiest Father's Day to my friend. You always lift me up. Really nice sentiments. So let me grab my cut emboss machine again. Sorry, it's a bit of a make on the fly today. Sorry about that. And we shall do one in white and one in copper clay. Let me see where my copper clay is. Scrap. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's do that. So let's just put this here. So the nested essential dies are also another really, really good one to have in your stash. And I'm just looking at them, and I think pretty much all of those, I think all of them will go through the mini cut emboss machine. So that's good. Good to know. And this is copper clay. There we go. Put that over there. So yeah, these are another good pack of dies to have in your stash. Sometimes the shape dies are the really good ones to have. So let me pop this back over again. And come back. Okay, so I think that will look good. And I mean, you could put a bit of copper clay on your plane on the wings if you wanted to. I'm going to stamp in Night of Navy because I do prefer that. I do prefer a stronger colour rather than the lighter colours. So, flying by to say hi. And that's not as straight as I'd like, but that's okay. Okay, let's put our things together. We can do that. I like that. Let me get, still got some old snail hanging in there that has retired long ago, but that's okay. Okay, now let's put our plane up on dimensionals. Let me just cut these. I do use the sides of my dimensionals. You don't have to, but I think they're there to be used, so may as well use them. Okay. There we go. Let's just take this off our card base so we can position it well. There we go. And I might do that. And let's see what twine we've got. This is the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. Really nice one. It's the black, white, vanilla, and grey, I think. It's carrying over, so that's a bonus. It's always a bonus to have things carry over. Okay, so we could just wrap that round like so. And more fingers and thumbs. Yeah, I'll do that. I might put this down flat, because our plane is up high, because it's popped. So I'll do it like this. And then I might get one of these, if I can open them without throwing them everywhere. There we go. And I could put this in the center. I could put that down, and I could put that over the top. That's my thoughts anyway. Let me see if that's too much. It might be too much. Maybe I've got a little bit too much. Too much bulk. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so I'll get a glue dot. So yeah, it's a bit create on the fly today because I had all those retired items going off. Off. So after I do this, I've got to go to the post office and start mailing them out. So let me just, I don't want to do a bow because it's not really a bow type card, is it? You don't do a bow for a man. Well, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to snip that there. And you know what? I could put a mini dimensional on the back of that. This is my first play with this suite. There's no mini dimensionals left on that one. Let's go with this one. This is my first play with this suite, so I'm still sort of feeling my way with it. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to stick, so let's just have a little look. No, I don't like that. There you go. That's decided. We don't like that. And we will go with a glue dot. Or a double glue dot. Actually, I might... Oh, that didn't work, did it? Denise is having a great time here. Come on. Come on, get off. Start again. Goodness me. Sorry guys, this is not going the way I wanted it to. There we go. Maybe we don't put any twine on. Maybe we just don't try at all. Let's see how that goes. There we go. Now, if I put that just sort of here, that should be all right. Put the lid back on before I throw them everywhere. I think that's okay. So that's my first play with this suite. I'll put that back up here. So as I said, you could put a bit of copper clay. You could colour it in with copper clay if you want. Oh, hang on, I've got to put it on the card base. That might help. Duh. I'm going to use dimensionals for that. It helps if you attach it to the card base. It's always a good thing, isn't it? Okay. Bit in the middle. Oopsie. Get off. And my cup of tea's gone cold too. But that's okay. It's green tea. I can drink green tea cold. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this party started. There we go. So that is that. And we could go back and inside, let's have a look. Inside we could put a smaller plane inside, which we might just do, because it's always nice to put something inside your card. So shall I do this in Night of Navy, or shall I do, I might do this in boho blue. Thanks, Joan. I'm a bit not as organised as I'd like to be. Okay, I'm going to put this little one inside in boho blue, and I'll clean that off. And then my sentiment, my other sentiment, which is the happy birthday, which is here. I'll get my other little one out I like. Not in boho blue. I'm going to do that in Night of Navy. So, if this sweet appeals to you, I'm just going to stamp it here. Make sure I've lined it up straight. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll wipe that off now. And I'll put it down here. I put my sentiments inside my cards at the bottom so there's more room to write. That's just a me thing. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Get rid of that. Okay. So, I think I could improve on this card by putting a little bit of copper clay on the wings. I think that's where it could be improved, and I might do that afterwards. Just add a bit of copper clay. But yeah, that's our first play with the Adventurous Sky bundle or suite of products. The paper is gorgeous. I love the paper. So let me just find where I'm at. And go back to here. Okay, so, oops, hang on. I somehow put that. Okay, I've gotten that volume out of the way. Right, so that is our card for today with the Adventurous Sky. I hope you really like it. I think it would be improved if the plane was in copper clay, a little bit of copper clay colour, that would work better. But yeah, so I hope you like that, and this suite's available from the 1st of May in the new catalogue. So if you have time to hang around, I think Linda Dolke is going live at 3 o'clock, so that's what, 15 minutes for her craft along. So hang around and jump on and watch Linda do some creating. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for my Makeup Monday. Bye for now.